Hey viewers, welcome to GB's Garage. Today I'm in my 2019 Alfa Giulia Q4 and I'm going to be tackling a small but annoying rattle coming from there. So I'm going to show you what I do to get the cluster out and what I do to kind of, I guess, once I put it back in to stop it from rattling. Let's get going. First thing you want to do is drop the steering wheel. So you release it from underneath and you push the steering wheel down out the way. And if you have a look here, I've pulled mine out already, but on this side and that side there are trim pieces. Kind of put your finger in from this side and you give it a good tug. It will come out. It feels like it's going to break, but it doesn't. And you pull that away, and behind there, let's see if I can get some light in there for you. In there we go. There's a screw there, and there's a screw over there as well. So we're going to take those two out and see what else needs to be taken out after that, if anything. There we go, success. It's pretty, in my opinion, pretty obvious why there's a bit of a rattle, because there really are there's only two screws that hold it in, and then at the back of the cluster is these clips that just push into that slot and that slot. So very easy to take off. You don't need to take the steering wheel off. So from that perspective, it's great. Now, rattle wise, I think what's happening, so we can see here, there's a bit of felt. I think what I'm going to do is put a bit more along this edge, because I think this is where it's coming from. And we'll just kind of take it from there. I don't think it needs too much. When you do take the cluster out, there is one plug that needs to be unclipped. That's this one over here. So you need to move this. Where is it on here? Oh, there we go. So this goes all the way down past here. So what you have to do is you push this tab down, and then this little lever will release and let you pull the plug out. So that's the only connector going into your cluster. So let me get some felt and let's put it all back together. So I've come over to my workbench and you can probably see this cluster a little bit better. So I'll show you again the clips at the back, just metal ones. They push in and pull out. And then you've got the two screws. They are Torx bits. You'll need a Torx bit for that. It's a T25, and you'll be able to get those out. Okay. Here are the felt pieces that are fitted from the factory that I mentioned. And I think what I'm going to do is I've got this sheet here. Just got it from Amazon. Just search for a felt sheet, and you'll get something like that. I'm going to put a piece, I'm going to cut it to the same width and then just put it along the top here, and hopefully that should take care of it. So let's get a pair of scissors and give that a cut. Now don't worry about being exact and cutting an exact straight line. This is going to go somewhere that no one is going to see it. So the purpose is not to look pretty, the purpose is to stop the annoying rattle. So we're just going to give that a cut there. Oops, still too long. Come on, there we go. Okay. I'm going to peel that off and stick it down. Got it peeled. We're going to stick it down. There we go. So this is the part that touches the surround, the leather surround, so that's why I think it's this. And it's a little bit thinner than this felt is here. just to show you a side profile. I don't know what thickness it is. It's not written on the paper or anything, but you can see it's pretty thin. But I think it's all we need. So let's go fit this. The fitting will be in the reverse, so you'll push it into the void that's there now. These two will clip in first. You put the T25s in, and that should be it. Just a quick tip, when putting it back in, my screwdriver that I'm using is one of these that have all the attachments inside, so it's pretty bulky. So I've just used a bunch of extensions, put the screw in there, and I'll be able to at least get it started in there and then use the screwdriver to tighten it up. All right, one more tip when assembling this. When you first try and put it in, just refuses to go in, and the reason is that there's some clips along the top here. What you have to do is angle this piece so that you hook the back over here. So very difficult to explain, but you're going to put it in like that and then rotate it down, and then it'll seat itself nice and flush. So there we go. I put the steering wheel back to the right position. Actually, before we do that, you can take a look. Let me grab a light. Well, you can see you can't see that felt at all, but if I use the light, there it is. So hopefully that will stop the cluster here rubbing on the dashboard. But yeah, pretty seamless. I mean, you can see the OEM one there, so it's not like the one that I put in sticks out any further. So I'm pretty happy with that. When I sit back, there's no way I can see it at all. So job done. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll catch you next time. Bye.